All right, welcome to section 9.1, and we're looking at systems of linear equations in three variables. So I'll work some exercises here. So the first one, we're supposed to determine whether the ordered triples here and here are actual solutions to this system of equations. And this is what we would do at the very end. When we would solve this initially, what we would do is we'd get a solution, and that solution would be something like this or something like this, A or B, and then we'd plug it back into the original system to do a check to make sure we have the right answer. Because with these kind of problems, once you get an answer, you can check and make sure if it's the right answer before you even enter it. So you always should get the right answer on these types of problems. So usually I label these one, two, and three for the initial system, and then I just plug each one in. So my check is really what I'm doing here. So check on A. So I'm going to do equation one first. Now it says x, so 2 plus y, which is minus 2, plus 2 times z, which is 3. That's supposed to be equal to 6. Well, I have 6 minus 2 plus 2. Well, that is 6, so that works. Here we have a minus 5 times a 2 plus 5 times a minus 2. And then we have plus 5 times 3 equals 10. All right, so here we have a minus 10 and a minus 10, so it's minus 20 plus 15 is a minus 5. Well, that doesn't work, so this is not a solution. So it's not a solution on that one. So at that point, we're done. We don't even have to do the third one because we already know it doesn't work. And usually, what might happen when you're working on these problems yourself, you'll get a solution, and you might have worked with this equation and this equation mainly, didn't do the middle one so much, and that's why it doesn't work in the middle one here, but it might work in the top and the bottom one, and so that's why you have to check all three equations. All right, so let's do the same thing here. So we have 1 plus 2 times 2 is supposed to be 6. So that's 4 plus 2 is 6. So that works. Here we have a minus 5 times 1 plus 5 times 1, and then plus 5 times 2. Well, minus 5 plus 5 is 0. 5 times 2 is 10, and that's what it's supposed to equal, so that looks good. Now we have 5 times 1, and then plus 1, and then minus 2 times 2, and that's supposed to be equal to 2. So we have 5 plus 1 is 6, minus 4 is 2, that equals 2. So yes, that is a solution. So this one works, this one doesn't. All right, let's stop there and we'll come back for some more.